Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. She's a newbie. She's a newbie. She's a queen. She's a queen. I am a spiritual individual. Come get groovy with a goddess. I do curse on this channel. If you don't like that, sir, man, by all means, please put an egg in your shoe and scram. Goddamn, what the hell ain't none of nigga from? Okay? Let me tell you all something about me, bro. Let me tell you something about me. My soul tribe and everybody who clock in, you'll relate to this type of energy, okay? It took a lot and it's taken a lot for me to accept myself, bro. That's it. That's all. I'm rebuking anybody who come in this bitch making me feel like I ain't worth a fuck. And I mean that shit. I don't give a fuck if I come on this bitch flat, fat, slobby, stank than a fuck. You not telling me shit that's gonna make me believe that I'm not dope as hell. And I want to say this to say, with all due respect, with a calm attitude, no bullshit involved, I'm truly loved, bro. Like, I'm truly loved, bro. And I'm truly loved by myself, but sometimes I look at my homies and the people that I talk to, and I be like, damn, bro, I'm truly loved. Like, I can honestly sit here and say, I got a weed man, and I can be like, hey, what up, bro? Let me get some trees. All right, bro, yeah, here go your trees, da-da-da-da. And I don't got the energy of dudes always trying to fuck me. I don't got the energy of that shit. Like, anybody who I ever talked to, anybody who I ever was cool with, they always enjoyed my friendship, bro. And even if they didn't enjoy it when they had it, they always come back like, damn, I fucked with you. Damn, I loved you. Damn, you was cool as hell. See, I don't have that energy, and a lot of my people that come in here, y'all might have that same energy. A lot of people don't. You got that energy that's so rare that people be trying to pick your shit apart because they not used to your shit. They don't make them like you no more. So a lot of people see you and they be dealing with you like they here to teach you shit. But you here a lot of times to be a mirror to other motherfuckers bullshit because you ain't on bullshit. So you can't sit here and tell me that I'm on bullshit. I came to you with a genuine heart, with genuine love, and I reflected to you the bullshit that you on because I'm a beautiful fucking individual, and ain't shit nobody come in here and say to me gonna make me feel otherwise. Period. Nothing less, nothing more. You could come on here and say I'm the best bitch in the world and still talk shit. You could come on here and tell me that I'm the lamest bitch in the world and still show me love. At the end of the day, when anybody say don't fucking affect me and what I got going on, and at the end of the day, another thing that I realized, again, I'm gonna keep fucking saying, bro, I'm a dope ass person, bro. Do you know how hard it is to know that you ain't always on the right side or the receiving side, but you know that it's something for you regardless, to still have gratitude. Like, damn, I might be seeing this because I gotta accept this, and then be able to do it and not be no shiesty ass bitch. Do you know how strong you gotta be to be able to get outside of yourself in a mature, light way? That way everybody eat, everybody get love, everybody receive love and happiness. Do you know how mature you gotta fucking be? How much work it takes to be like, damn, I am a little fat, but I actually do like myself, though. I fuck with me, bro. And not try to tear the next bitch down because maybe they not fat like you. Maybe they don't look like you. Maybe you feel like they look a little better than you. Maybe you feel like they body a little something, but you get around that person and you able to be like, clock that. You this. Do you know what it's like to not know what you gonna be able to eat at night? But see somebody else at a table and having dinner, and you be like, oh, that's what's up. I'm just glad I know it exists. To know that you ain't out here trying to pat on niggas. You ain't out here trying to steal or scheme. That's some shit to be congratulated. So fuck it. Oh, I see your fat hanging out. Oh, I see you this. Oh, I see you that. It's going to always be that when you a dope-ass fucking person and that you move with motion and true, genuine intention for others. That's why I said they hated on Jesus. Jesus went out there and was like, go follow God, go this, go that. And it was a nigga in the back who was all up in the sin, loving to hate on the next nigga, and was like, Jesus, you got bunions. Jesus, your feet ashy. And Jesus like, nigga, what? They gonna kill me tomorrow and I'm gonna be gone on Friday. And then when that motherfucker rise, you gonna have to sit there and realize you was the bitch that sat there ridiculing the next motherfucker, talking about some shit that they had on her feet. His feet was ashy. This motherfucker rose. Meantime, you still sitting there talking about this motherfucker. Clearly they doing some shit you can't do. So when I get on here and I spread love and I get on here and I spread messages, I rebuke the bullshit that come into my energy and that come into these comments, because a lot of the people that come on my soul tribe, all we got is us. I'm talking to people that only had they self. I'm talking to people who needed somebody to be able to call and wish they could have been able to get $40. From the people who gave you the $40, it was like, you shouldn't need $40. Whole time you done did all this shit yourself. Well, why do you need this? Well, why do you need that? Well, why do you need this? Well, I need to know that. Well, I need to know this. A lot of these people be monitoring you because they see your fucking light and they know that as soon as you tap into your light, that shit is going to burn the faces off of all of these dark shadow ass, evil ass people in your energy trying to stop you. So yes, somebody going to come across you while you spreading that word of God and while you feeling that love and while you feeling that faith. Somebody going to come on you and be like, you ugly. Somebody gonna come and tell you fat. Somebody gonna come and tell you they don't like your outfit. Somebody gonna come and tell you they don't like your hair. And that is exactly where that person is at. And that's exactly why they are where the fuck they are. Because they worry about the wrong shit and they ain't got what the fuck they need to be here to get. And that's why you didn't ask to be reincarnated. You just incarnated because you still fucking sleep. See, I asked to be here. You don't tell me shit about how the fuck I show up when I knew I was gonna show up in the first fucking place. Yeah, clock that T. Because, see, I'm here for me and you. So that's why it says, touch not my anointing. That's why it says, watch who you speak on people. Because you might be in that moment where you need somebody to pull your ass up out that darkness. And you might be the person that put somebody in some darkness. So what I'm saying right now is pray that you ain't that person and try your fucking best not to be the person to put other people in their darkness. Tap into your purpose and love people for who the fuck they are, because you never know when you're going to need somebody. You never know when you're going to want somebody. So make sure that you respect somebody. And not off of what they could give you, not off of what they could do for you, not off of what they say to you, not off of how they look to you, not off of how they treat you, just because they a fucking human. And you a human too. That's it. And if everybody operate out of that, then it'll be less bullshit. It will be less suicides. Because people don't feel like they have to live up to what the next motherfucker said. We all need work. Ain't nobody perfect. And I be damned if I get up every single day, bust my ass to make the best of my life, and then get on here and be broke down by a fucking comment. You mean to tell me these people will say shit, these spirits will inhabit these people, they'll see your ass working and come and try to tear your ass down from the inside. They'll try to tear your ass from your foundation based on how you see yourself. You won't even be able to see your blessings, see opportunities, see anything outside yourself, because you'll see yourself as not worthy, because they'll tell you they not worthy because they are not welcome in your shit. Hating from the outside of the club and can't even get in. Motherfuckers to see you moving that love within yourself to put yourself in a different position. I'm not even talking about physically or financially. You ain't in that dark space no more. Hey, y'all. You not in that space. Somebody pull me out. I can't breathe. I don't know where I'm. You not in that space. A lot of people be so big on... See, a lot of people talk a lot of shit about other people or what they do or what they say because your light and where you are is the gauge to their success. So wherever you are, your confirmation. How I said the doctor and her Bentley was confirmation. So some people will see you losing or losing or being without, this will be their confirmation that they're winning. A lot of people will talk shit about you because this is their idea of being better than. This is your idea of shit. So I feel for some reason people are placing themselves on pedestals, and I find it amazing, and I want to really kind of talk on this, not to harp on the negative thing that this person said to me, but the audacity. I want to point out the spirits, not just if it's about or not. We're going to use that person as an example. People be having audacity, and they freely talk on you. They freely speak on you. Yeah, she's lazy. Yeah, she this. Yeah, she needed money for this. Yeah, he needed money for that. Yeah, he asked for this. Yeah, a lot of people have placed themselves in false, powerful titles. This is like false entitlement. And this is why your great tower causes major downfall towers for these people, because they've placed themselves on false ass fucking pedestals. You're not on a pedestal based off of good energy. You're not on a pedestal based off of the blessings that you've bestowed upon others. You're on a pedestal because you made yourself believe that you fucking belong there. And then somebody smarter than you came along and showed you that you don't fucking, you're not of any importance over here. So a lot of people put importance in themselves by trying to put false power over others. We have people, this is what you call a bully. But who told you you were the bully? And matter of fact, I'm the bitch that's going to point out your bully's bully. So you're bullying me because you were bullied in this and this was bullying you. And so now you feel like it's okay to bully me. Oh, okay. Not okay. And I can break that down. Don't let these people... These people will, I will say, don't let these people this and don't let these people that, but these people will continue to do. As well as life will continue to give you shit. Life will give you shit that you're proud of. Life will give you blessings. But life will continuously give you shit that you have to learn from, even if you feel like you learned a lesson. Life will continuously give shit that you're not always going to be happy with. And there's a sense of beauty and there's the wisdom in the fact that to acknowledge it, to embrace it, to say, okay, this is the unknown, but I have the faith that I can withstand and that I have everything I need to be able to embrace whatever comes my way. And this is why it's powerful and it's important to speak words with power instead of speaking puny ass fucking words to powerful people, because then those puny ass words that you spoke on me then has to blow back to you, and you have to then embrace the words that you spoke on me, and now you're inhabiting the negative ass space that you wanted me to inhabit because you spoke that negative ass shit to me. That's what it means to backfire. So if you're going around here, oh, you fat, you this, you that, you that, you this, and then I got the energy to block myself away and protect it, I'm still an empath and I'm still loving enough to know that you're probably going to withstand that. And I want you to be able to, because not everybody is as strong as you. Not everybody can walk the shoes that you walk. Not everybody can overcome the battles that you faced. So this is where wisdom and love and true divinity comes from. Is knowing, pray for my enemies. Because I don't have enemies, but I know it's dangerous when you make yourself an enemy of mine. Because they don't know what they do. You don't know who you speak to. Motherfucker talk about, are you pregnant? I might birth the next Jesus. For all you know, I could be fucking Mary. You don't know. Stop freely speaking on people. And this is why a lot of people are in a shit face looking positions that they're in now, because they're looking around like it's giving the energy of, I did it, shit, wouldn't you have done it? That's what I just got. Wouldn't you have done it? And someone's like, no, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, so they feel freely talking to you. Someone felt entitled to fucking with your energy. Oh, well, and I just saw something like that. Somebody's like, yeah, right. The door was open. Well, it was right there. Okay, that's like somebody stealing the package. Okay? It's like somebody's like, oh, it was on the porch. Okay, but is it your porch? Mind your business. Burning evidence. Yeah. So you do that shit. A lot of these people be confident, and that's the thing. When you have that type of energy, a lot of these people lose their confidence on speaking to you. And I always get when I say that is that Eminem battle. Where he, at the end, he like, no, let that bitch go first. And he went first and said now, you let me go first, and I went first and said everything that you thought you was going to say. Yeah, and that's me putting on the show. Because you really don't know shit like you think you do. And I can agree, but I know I don't know shit. So just watch how you speak on me, bro. And I'm going to watch how I speak on people, too. Because I understand that I'm not above that same treatment. Okay? So I advise people who speak on me to know that they're not above that treatment, too. Like, just keep this shit respectful. Keep that shit fair. And that's just it. Or just don't come over here. Because I'm not doing that shit. I refuse. That ain't no shit we do. Okay? Anger management here. Anger management. Okay? Maybe it took you time. Okay? I keep picking up on that energy here. Like that test the peace. Okay? Test the peace. Oh, yeah. It say peace be still. You say peace be still. But we know about the girl who knows. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that. Okay? Or the boy who this or that. Or you did this. Okay? This could be a rumor. Okay? Somebody rumor. Okay? I don't want to get into the drama. But it's like police. Okay? Anybody who wanted you to be seen in a different light, or who wanted you to see yourself in a different light, that shit is over with, okay? Or you seeing yourself in a different light, that's over with. Maybe you have been there was somebody telling you something about yourself and you sat there and believed it, okay, for so many years, and it's like, I'm no longer under this conditioning, okay? I saw a pregnancy test here. It says, and then that man somebody asked me if I was pregnant on here, so that could be symbolic as well, but this could just be with new ideas, okay? This don't have to be a person or a baby, but it could be shit. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of beauty in that peace be still energy here. You might be new to this, okay? Somebody's like, okay, count to 10. Maybe at first when you count to 10, you like, this shit feel dumb or it sound dumb, okay? And I said this the other day, okay? Learning new ways to kind of deal with shit, okay? So, I see check your stuff. I hear the people downstairs playing True, okay? Yeah. Cause all I wanna be is true. I just saw a sex shop, and that's the second time I'm seeing it. Ain't no cards really to pull on the energy. That's just all I really wanted to say. That came out again, okay? So this could, I'm not really trying to go into what it could be or what it is or what isn't, what it ain't. I'm about to get up out of here, okay? But we got putting on the show, anger management, police, pregnancy test, and sex shop, okay? Which is all giving real messy, real toxic, okay? So you might have something where toxic thoughts or toxic behaviors could come out of something, okay? There is some type of, I'm seeing the way you could, I'm seeing expectations versus reality, okay? Okay, and then I'm hearing again, you going about this the wrong way, okay? So and I'm seeing that you are valid in both reactions, okay? You valid to be upset, you valid to ignore it. I'm seeing either way it go, you valid, okay? Your feelings are valid. Your emotions are valid, okay? Maybe you're enraged about some type of pregnancy information or some type of police information, some type of rumor, okay? You're enraged by this, okay? But you have the choice to either put on the show and just let this shit be what it is, or you have the choice to sit in this angry ass energy. But what I'm seeing is your guys want you to just put on the show, okay? So you're being guided to put something in a different form, or put it in a different container. So y'all know how I said, don't touch the cookies, they in a jar. My goodies, I'm getting like my goodies are, and then I was saying don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm getting like my goodies are organized. That's what I heard. My goodies are organized, okay? So I'm getting some type of situation, or some type of heartbreak, or some type of situation just made you, some type of rumor or whatever circumstance, something. You could have easily chosen a whole entire different route. Or it's like someone's like, okay, if you're presented with these, okay, so this is almost like a test, okay? But this could be very well real information. I'm not getting that this has to be false information. I'm getting you might be tested with some real life information, okay? Because I'm seeing this break on this side and then this on this side, but I'm seeing like a split with this, okay? So someone, you feel as though spirit is testing your reactive spirit, okay? Maybe you're used to being reactive here. I don't know why I'm really getting reactive here, because I'm seeing this anger management, okay? But I'm getting this as a reaction to whatever this police report is, whatever this information is. I'm getting a reaction to whatever this behavior is, okay? I don't know. But do what's best for you, okay? Or transmute this energy in a way that will put you in a better position, okay? And when I say put you in a better position, this could be spiritually, okay? It doesn't have to be financially or career-wise or relationship-wise. I'm seeing that your reaction to things will put you in a better spiritual space to be able to create the way you should, okay? To cultivate the energy that you actually need, okay? And this is a surprise, okay? This is a shock, okay? This may come as a shock here, because I'm getting that shock factor from this test here. The shock factor, okay? Your wisdom is a shock factor, all right? We got Black Diamond here, okay? Your ability, your wisdom is a shock. You bring a shock factor. Okay, your abilities, the way you are able to do things, the way you are able to respond, the way you are able to grow, the way you are able to heal, okay, it's a shock factor. But I'm seeing like an alarm clock or like a timer. But I'm seeing like when somebody wake up, like in the movies when you wake up, and the alarm clock is going off and the person just like break the clock. They just break the clock. Or I keep getting the mask when he pulled out that big old hammer and then he broke the clock. So I'm getting like you shattered the whole shit, okay? Or somebody expected you to get something. Somebody's like, okay, what time are you going to get this? Or what time are you? I don't know. Or maybe this is how you were. When is this? I don't know. But it's like breaking the clock, okay? I'm getting like breaking the clock, breaking the time, breaking the internet, breaking the something, breaking the illusion, breaking the veil. Medicine, wisdom, okay? Angel of truth, okay? Yeah. I just heard we need some order here. Order. Like I said, organized and stuff. It's like the hand that do shit. Okay, so, but I'm seeing like puppet master, but like shadow, higher self. So like the higher self is the puppet master of the carnal self, okay? That's who gives the message, the higher self. I don't know where this is coming from. But your higher self is being puppeted. I mean, excuse me. Your carnal self is being puppeted by your higher self. So you are in full control, okay? Maybe you were in a false idea of being controlled, or you had a false idea of supervisor, or I just got supervision. Supervise. You're not the boss, you're the boss, okay? Okay? I just got like making God the boss in your life, okay? Maybe somebody tried to be the boss over what you do, what you say, okay? And you have chosen to take this wisdom from the Most High, okay? And this is what makes you the angel of truth, okay? I wear my heart on my face. I wear my heart in my chest. I wear my heart in my, like, I wear my heart, okay? You are this angel of truth. You embrace this truth, okay? This may cause anger to people, okay? Because people will come out and intentionally, a lot of people will come out and intentionally set you, I'm like, put you in spaces where you're meant to be put in these spaces, okay? You're meant to be. So things, that's like I said, you would be in the right. So what I'm saying is, from a distance, people don't know a crazy person from a crazy person. So I'm getting reactive. Yeah, maybe at one point in time you were reactive because you were this angel of truth, okay? And the only people, okay, so this is like, try not to, I'm getting like, try not to scream. But even if you do scream, the people who are meant to hear you are the people who actually hear what you're saying. These are the people who are actually listening to what you're saying. So maybe this is something, someone's like, oh, she's just angry, but there's someone here who actually hears exactly what you're saying. And they're like, wait a minute, what's happening here, okay? What's actually happening here? What happened, or what is happening to cause? Okay, there could be something about DNA. Something about some sort of behaviors. The sky's the limit, and you know that you can't have what you want, be what you want. We are the main characters in our story. This friend of me just keeps wanting to come out here. This friend of me loves coming out here. This friend of me loves coming out here. You may be careful on who you're speaking about, who wronged you, okay? Be careful on speaking about things that need time to be revealed, okay? That's really what I'm getting here. I got tea time, okay? Gossiping, spreading rumors, drama. Okay, yeah, be careful about the way you give information. Be sure not to confuse this. Or the way you give information could come off as confusing. And a lot of people may not have the time that you wish they had to actually dissect this, okay? To actually get the results you may actually want, okay? You may actually want to be some justice. There's some justice that I saw justice earlier. So it's like there's like frustration with the outcome, but be patient with this outcome here. Or be patient about this outcome. Be patient about this information here. Be patient about this. Okay, so it's like, it's like sexual frustration. Okay, eating ice. Be patient here. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, there's a lot to talk about. I'm getting, but here it's like tea time. Like, there's a lot to talk about. I'm not getting like, oh, I want to talk to you about this. I want to talk to you about that. I'm getting like there's a lot to talk about. I'm getting like there's a lot in the news at one time. So you might see a coworker and you're like, oh, we're talking about this. And then, oh, did you see this happen? And this happened. And this happened. And this happened. This is like a week of just like a bunch of fucking news just at one time. But I'm seeing it like back to back here. Excuse me. There's a lot to talk about. I got a lot to do. There's a lot to talk about here. But again, I keep getting back to, how will you balance this information though? I'm getting like there's like this crossroad feels. It's like, okay, will you be angry and will you stay in this space, or will you be this? Or I don't, for some reason it's just like, what space are you in? But I mean, I could be wrong, I could be right, I don't fucking know. I hate to keep coming back there. Why do I keep coming back to that? I keep coming back to that. I keep coming back to that. Keep coming back to that. I keep picking up work. Side work, side hustle, DoorDash work. It's like, oh, what's that shit called? Lyft, but I'm seeing the green. It's like Instacart, or like, so I'm seeing something like side hustle. Guy just called me fat earlier. I just saw body shaming here. They hated Jesus. I just feel like that's what this message is. They hated Jesus. Okay, so people will be shook at you regardless of what you do. Okay, people are used to you taking things personally. People are used to things like, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe there was some type of audacity because someone is used to like shifting or grinding your gears, but the gears have shifted. It was like, oh, I know how to grind your gears, but now I drive a stick shift and you don't know how to drive a stick. This is like what that is. Okay, so like the old like the last Mohegans are officially done here. Okay, this form or this way of doing things is no longer, it's no longer working. You've watched, sometimes they come back here. It's gonna keep coming back to that until it ends. You've watched, sometimes they come back. I'm not sure what you mean right there. Yeah. Okay, so there's some shook. There's like some shook energy with the ability to shift here. But I'm getting here like balance between masculine and feminine energy right when you need it. So it's like, okay. Somebody's like, I see a spider. All right. You might be a feminine. You might be scared of spiders, but you like, the spider is in my house. I want it out. Fuck that shit. I'm about to kill that spider. Okay. So it's like, yeah, it's like one of those things that I know exactly how to balance, or like, I know how to balance this energy that I have. I am everything. I am nothing. Okay. It's like that all in one. Okay. 3 in 1, 3 for 1, 2 for 1 kind of deal here. Okay, someone is shook by your way of multitasking. Or it's like someone's like, you can juggle, okay? Okay. Yeah, last straw here. Limitations, breaking point, overwhelmed. But what I'm getting here is this all, someone's overwhelmed by your lack of limitations. Someone's overwhelmed by the lack of being able to draw your last straw. I'm seeing here like 100 straws. Yeah, I said this is a part 2 seriously, because it was like, okay, God gives his biggest battles to his toughest, strongest soldiers, and it's like you're sitting there with like 50 straws and you keep pulling them and they're all short, and someone's like, why does she even keep pulling the fucking straws? It's like, okay, I'm not limited, the sky is the limit. Okay, someone's like, why do you even keep trying? This could be one of those situations. Someone's shook. Okay, so it was like, are you not at your breaking point already? Okay, I've done this, I've done that. I said this week I Black Magic out here earlier. Okay, so it's like I tried everything. Okay, I've done this, I've said this, I've said that, I've called you fat, I've done this. Like someone says exhausted. Yeah, someone has, while someone, and I said time is an illusion, while someone has exhausted all of their resources, you have just tapped into all of yours. Someone else is overwhelmed by trying to overwhelm you. Now they're overwhelmed. Someone's overwhelmed by the fact that you have not pulled your last straw yet. Someone's on their last straw because you haven't pulled your last straw. You have energy to just like keep fucking pulling. What I'm getting, I'm getting like, she love me, she love me not, she love me, she love me not. But it's almost like a, oh well, he's like, I'm having fun anyway, picking the fucking petals. Okay, it's like I fell in love with even pulling the straw. It's fun. Okay, yeah. This needs to be taught. This needs to be studied. Something's wrong with you, but this is working out right. Okay, but this works out right for you. Okay, whatever works for you. If you like it, I love it. Okay, if this is what helps, by all means, let that bitch do that shit. Okay, let that bitch be delusional if it works. It's like, oh, la, 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 this works for me. Someone's like, okay, well, it's better than her fucking killing everyone and fucking, like, ruining the couches and saying, fuck your couch and being in SOS energy and just, like, burning everything to the fucking ground. Just let this bitch talk to herself, okay? This helps me. He's like, this helps me. Okay? Just let that bitch pull those cards. Just let that bitch say that shit. Someone's like, just let her, okay? Maybe you're used to people restraining you. Everybody's like holding you back. Someone's like, nah, let her go. Nah, let her go. Just let her go. Sometimes they come back as a movie. You should watch it. You'll see the understanding, okay? Or the minute someone lets you go is the minute that you tap into this like wisdom, okay? So it's like you've been held back by maybe your responses or your reactions, or maybe some type of spiritual narcissist. So it's like some type of old idea, old way of thought, old way of mind, okay, old knowledge. It's like something old, okay, some type of way of doing, way of thinking, way of being, okay? It left you in this reactive space. But when you get out of that old space, it puts you in a creative space. So it's like, okay, I'm not reacting to what I feel is like my last straw. I'm not reacting to what I feel would be overwhelming. I'm not really reacting as if this is what I feel like it is, and maybe people are shook about this, or this is the conversation here, this is a topic at hand. Someone's like, oh, well, this bitch used to need anger management, but now I see that this person is now enjoying actually putting on a show with the bullshit, okay, and the drama that they were presenting. I'm getting here, this person has become the angel of truth, okay? Someone's like, oh, you complain, all you do is complain, all you do is cry, okay? You've officially found the balance to be able to receive the information, okay? Receive whatever information you need to move forward as this person of wisdom, okay? But this angel of truth is like someone is amazed and shocked and inspired by your ability to take this truth, whether it hurts or, because she almost looks worn down. But like there's a sense of strength by not being worn down. Okay, so maybe someone's like, okay, that was the last straw. It's like someone else is counting your straws. So you keep pulling and you keep pulling. You're like on straw 3033. And so it's like she just keeps pulling the fucking straws, and you're just like, okay, not that one. Okay, not. It's just like it's like endless optimism. It's just like, how are you doing this? But this is like out of wisdom, because this is like out of truth, okay? I don't know here. Okay, maybe someone sees something that you're connected to, or something that you... someone's saying something is dead, okay? So this is like you don't see... It's like this, it's give it up, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. It's like, give up already. Why don't you just fuck die? Just die, okay? It's like a skeleton still working. It's like this motherfucker. I just saw Brooke from One Piece, okay? Brooke from One Piece. he never died. And he always sang and he always cracked jokes about like technically being dead but not dead, okay? But that's like what I'm getting from my collective here. It's like someone knew something should have been the last straw here, because look at she's licking the gun. I'm getting like you dealt with a lot of people who were narcissistic in your life. They didn't mind. They were excited about this weapon formed against you, or they were excited of feeling as if their tongue, or they could weaponize you using your words. Well, yeah, I will just tell her she's too fat and she's gonna feel like it's the last straw. I would just tell her you can't do it, or you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel overwhelmed. So this is like that kind of thing, but it's almost like the shook thing comes out, and now this conversation comes out about the fact that you're able to turn what seems like this dead part of you, you're able to marry it and give it life, okay? So maybe this it seems like a union, but this is like union with the cons, okay? But this is like the pros and the cons. It's like I'm marrying myself, I'm marrying my insecurities, and then with the flowers here in this wed, it's like, okay, yes, I am of light, but I have dark moments, okay? I felt like depression, I felt like this, but this is a beautiful union, because this is how I become this medicine woman here. This is how I become this medicine woman here. And then it all comes from these choices here. So it's like I'm being presented with so many opportunities in life where I do have a choice to be angry, or I have a choice to put on the show, or I have a choice to take this wisdom and create out of it. And this is the truth that is being spoken. This is the way that it looks on the 3D, okay? So people might troll. And again, I started this part 2 based off someone telling me that I look fat and I have my fat out, and I spoke this because someone trolled me while I was talking. So this is a part 2. Intentionally causing upset, baiting the reaction, provoking disputes here. Okay, because you come like this. So when people see me, they see just the fat girl, the girl who's just trying to tell some truth. Whole time, this is my higher self. This is who's speaking to me. And this is what people will have to realize when they're trying to be this narcissistic energy, when they're trying to be this one who gives you the last straw. This is going to be these people. These are going to be the people that are shook by, it's you behind you. So it's like, where'd you get that? How'd you learn that? What'd you do? You are the one behind you. This is the same person. I'm used to seeing you show up in this space, but you have this person behind you telling you it's okay to be that angel of truth. It's okay to speak this way, because this is who you really are. This is where the truth comes from, wisdom, any fucking way. Am I lying? It says angel of truth, medicine, wisdom. So the truth hurts, but when you get a headache, you take Tylenol. The wisdom is the pain ache. The wisdom is the medicine. And the angel of truth knows this. The angel of truth recognizes the differences from the higher self, but the angel of truth acknowledges the input and receives the guidance of this wisdom, divine feminine. So these eyes go from I'm unsure to I know exactly who the fuck you are, and you will never be able to tell me who the fuck I am. You see the difference in that? And not being reactive but selective. I'm not reactive about what the fuck you said. I know exactly where the fuck I am. Now you go find your seat, bitch, and have several and watch who the fuck you talking to. It's a difference in that. People talk to you different. People are comfortable talking to the, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm just trying to share a message, I think. But people know they gotta approach this one a little different. Because see, this one see you. This one saw you before you even walked up. This one is unsure. But what you motherfuckers didn't know is that's the same person. With that being said, bad boy, oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do when it come, buddy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bye, y'all.